So Dhritarashtra inquired from Sanjaya, Kimakurvat. After my sons and my brother's sons assembled together for fighting, what did they do? This was the inquiry. So, to encourage him, because Sanjaya could understand the feelings of his master, that he wanted the fight, no compromise. Kshatriya spirit, let my sons and my brother's sons fight. That is Kshatriya spirit. My sons are 100 in number and they are only 5. So certainly my sons will come out victorious and then the kingdom is assured. That was his plan. So Sanjaya, his secretary, could understand the feeling. Of course, at last he would inform differently. Jatra Yogeshwaro Hari. At last he described, my dear sir, you do not expect victory. It is not possible. Because the other side is Krishna, Jatra Yogeshwara Hari, and the fighter Arjuna. So it is beyond your expectation of victory. But in the beginning, he says, don't be discouraged. There was no compromise. Immediately, your son, Duryodhana, and he is addressing himself as Raja, because Dhritarashtra would be encouraged when at least he thinks of his son becoming the king. Therefore, he said Raja. So, Drishtva tu Pandavani. Duryodhana did not expect that the Pandavas would be able to accomplish military strength so nicely, because they were bereft of all sources. Their kingdom was taken away, their money was usured, they are sent into the forest, so many tribulations. But the foolish Duryodhana did not know that above all there was Krishna on that side. That he could not calculate. Therefore, when he saw the Pandavas are well equipped with good number of soldiers, Pandavanikam, he was a little surprised how they could gather so many soldiers. So immediately, to consult the commander-in-chief, Dronacharya. Dronacharya was everyone's teacher. Acharya. Acharya means teacher. Acharya Sangam. The military teacher. So Duryodhana, he was military teacher of the Pandavas also. When all of them were children, they were given under the instruction of Dronacharya. Dronacharya was Brahmana, but he knew the military art. Therefore, he was appointed teacher for all the boys, the Kaurava. So, but Acharya, Dronacharya joined with Duryodhana. Bhishmadev joined with Duryodhana. None of them joined with Arjuna, because Arjuna or Maharaj Yudhishthira was not king at that time. The financial control was not in their hands And these people, sons of Dhritarashtra, they were on the government political power. The financial control was in their hand. So they were giving enough money for maintenance. So Dronacharya and Bhishmadev, so they felt obliged. Of course they knew everything, but externally they felt obligation. Arjuna, I am getting money from Duryodhana, so in this point of danger, if I do not join him, he does not do well. I am getting financial maintenance. Of course Arjuna did not ask him. Arjuna was satisfied with Krishna, that's all. Krishna also divided himself because it is family quarrel. So he said, I cannot take part with anyone. And even if I take part, side of any of you, I shall not fight. Directly I shall not fight. I may be on your side or that side, but I will not fight. Still Arjuna was satisfied. So Krishna, in order to satisfy Arjuna, that I shall not fight, but I shall become your charioteer. I shall drive your chariot. So in this way, the battle was arranged, and when Dhritarashtra inquired, Kim akurvata Sanjaya, what did they do? He says, so don't be disappointed. There was no compromise. Immediately your son, after seeing the military arrangement of the Pandavas, he was surprised and immediately went to Dronacharya. He is the commander-in-chief appointed first. What to do? Raja Vachanam Abravit. Then he began to speak, to inform Dronacharya.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for your coming here and participating in this great movement known as Hare Krishna Sankirtan movement. This Sankirtan movement was started 500 years ago by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in India, in the state West Bengal, in the district of Nadia. His mission was that this Hare Krishna movement or God consciousness should be spread all over the world. As many towns and villages are there on the surface of the globe, this Hare Krishna movement would be spread all over. His prediction is now being carried out by some of the devotees, and you may kindly take advantage of this movement. The purpose of this movement is to cleanse the heart. Cheta Dharpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nidvapanam. We have created so many problems in our life simply on the platform of misunderstanding. Therefore, this movement is meant for cleansing the misunderstanding of the heart. Cheta Dharpana Marjanam. What is that misunderstanding? The misunderstanding is that we are accepting this material body as the self. We are all living entities, spirit, soul, encased in this material body. We are transmigrating from one body to another. There are 8,400,000 species of life, and this human form of life is the greatest opportunity for self-realization. Self-realization means to know that I am not this body, I am spirit soul. I am part and parcel of God. Most of you must have read Bhagavad Gita. In the 15th chapter, it is said that the living entities are part and parcel of God. God is by nature joyful. In the Vedanta Sutra, it is said about the Supreme Absolute Truth as Anandamaya Abhyasa, by nature joyful. Therefore, as we are part and parcel of God, our aim of life is joy. We are searching after the joyfulness within this material world, but that is not possible. Just like a fish, if it is taken from the water and put on the land, in any condition, this fish will never feel joyfulness. Similarly, we are spirit souls. Somehow or other, we have come in contact with this material world. Therefore, in this material world, we cannot have joyfulness. Anandamaya Abhyasa. This material world is not befitting our spiritual self. The spiritual self requires spiritual joy. That is beyond this material senses. Therefore, this Krishna consciousness movement is meant for clearing or cleansing or purifying these senses. As soon as we purify our senses, then actually we can enjoy our spiritual sense enjoyment. In the material covering, the senses are not properly being used. The enjoyment which we are now having, it is simply a perverted reflection of our spiritual self. So, this Krishna consciousness movement is meant for purifying our senses. In the Vedic literature, it is said, Sarvopadhi jini muktam, tat paratena nirmalam. When we become free from the designation, at that time we become spiritually purified. At the present moment, on account of our ignorance, or in ignorance of our self-realization, we are thinking in relationship with this body. I am born in India, so I am thinking I am Indian. You are born in England, therefore you are thinking Englishman, or other is thinking some other thing. But actually, we are neither Indian, nor Englishman, nor Japanese, or not German. We are spirit soul, part and parcel of God. Therefore, that is self-realization. Unless we realize ourselves, all activities that we are enacting, this is meant for our defeat. Therefore, practically we see that in spite of advancement of education, in spite of economic development, in spite of so many philosophical speculations, we are in the same problematic atmosphere. That is the defect of the present civilization, because they do not know what we are. We are spirit souls. So we must realize that is, if we want to realize everything explained in the Vedic literature, which is summarized in the Vedanta Sutra and later on in the Srimad Bhagavatam, and 5,000 years the Lord Himself, Lord Krishna, spoke the philosophy or the knowledge in the Bhagavad Gita. We are publishing all these literature translated into English. If you want to read them, if you want to understand this scientific, spiritual movement through your scientific knowledge, philosophical speculation, we have got dozens of books. You can read them and you can understand them. Otherwise, it is very simple method. You can simply chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It is only 16 words. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,